guys have no fucking idea how much I wanted a barbell bench press today. I don't know, I probably thought about it 10 times during my warm-ups. I don't know, it was very tempting. Very, very tempting. But I'm gonna stick to this dumbbell routine I got going because, you know, as much as I love barbell bench press, just really any kind of barbell compound lift, I fucking love it. I do feel it better in my chest with dumbbells. I just do. So, and it's not even that, you know, it's not even that I love barbell that much more. Oh, maybe it is. I don't know. But I honestly haven't barbell bench pressed in, I don't know, it might be more than 2 months since I've done it, really. And it's one of those things where I don't want to be away from it so long that I kind of lose it a little bit. I know it's probably not going to happen, but it's the way my mind works. I feel like I am going to lose something. Chances are pretty soon, I'll at least maybe a couple weeks in a row, you know, throw in some barbell bench press and then come back to the dumbbells. But yeah, at least for now and the near future, I'm going to stick with dumbbells. And I almost went up to the, well, I was considering going up to the 160s today, but honestly, I'm just kind of like the tail end of last week. I'm just not feeling it, man. I'm not. It was kind of a rough day at work anyway, so I'll probably stick with the 150s for as many sets that I feel is worth it and is actually working. It's not, you know, it doesn't start to get too heavy. That might only be 2, 3 sets. I don't know. If it is only 2 or 3, I'll probably drop down for at least 1 or 2 sets of lighter weight and finish like that. But I'm hoping to get at least 8 again for the first 2 or 3 sets here. And then once I start to drop reps, which is gonna happen, like I said, I'll drop weight. But this will be the first set, so you know what? I'm getting the smelling salts out for this shit. I fucking need it today. So I did only 12 minutes of cardio before before I started warming up and stuff. I think I was at 174 calories is what it had me at. So not bad. Although I will say I have been watching. I mean, I honestly YouTube is the main thing that I watch. I'd rather watch all the fucking YouTubers than Netflix and Hulu and all that shit. But I've been watching some of them, and a lot of them say that it's better to do cardio at the end of your workout if you're, you know, wanting to build muscle and get stronger. So it's something I might have to look into. But, you know, of course, I haven't been into cardio that long, so maybe the longer I do it, the more I'll start to feel the effects. But me doing it before my workouts, it honestly kind of warms me up a little bit better. I don't know. If I do start to feel the cardio is starting to take a toll on my weightlifting, something that I might have to look into is throwing cardio at the end. The problem is when I get done working out, you know, I'm ready to get out of here, go get my protein shake and get a meal in, you know, and then kind of recoup for the rest of the evening. You know, last thing I want to do is fucking hop on the bike for 15 to 25 minutes. But yeah, whatever. Let's get this first set in. Ooh. 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 Damn it. Come on. Thanks, bro. I don't know if you guys seen that, but on the 4th or 5th rep, the fucking dumbbell hit the rack and it totally threw everything off. I had to slide down a little bit and it was still coming close. That sucked. That sucked big time. I still got 8. It just wasn't pretty by no means. I'll have to make sure I'm down farther these next sets, but yeah, other than that, not too bad. It kind of has me wondering, could I have done 9 if I didn't fuck up? Maybe. Chances are I won't get 9 on any of these next sets. I just won't. That was my one shot there, and I kind of fucked it all up. So rest a couple more minutes and do it again. All right. So last night, I don't know what I was doing in my sleep, but it literally woke me up in the middle of the night. My fucking rib right back here was hurting like crazy, man. So I guess I twisted wrong, or fuck, I don't know. Maybe I was fighting someone in my dreams. I don't know. But it woke me up literally out of a dead sleep, pain in my ribs, and I went to roll over, and I couldn't go back to sleep. I was up the rest of the night, just tossing and turning and trying to get comfortable. But as the days went on, it's gotten better, or else I was gonna have to really adjust my workout today. But the first set felt okay. I did feel it in my rib a little bit, so it's just something I'm gonna have to really keep an eye on today. I don't know, man. I've had fucking bad luck lately, dude. It's been one thing after another. Hopefully, I'll wake up tomorrow and it's better. It doesn't feel like anything too serious, but as long as I don't fuck it up even more in here. So, but anyways, let me make sure I'm actually down far enough this time and get this next one. Damn, I'm not gonna lie. Oh man, I really wanted to go for 9 there. I think I might have had it. Fuck. Well, I got at least one more. I think I can do 8. I'll try to keep that in mind. It's like I want to get as many sets as I can of at least 8 reps with this weight. So, yeah, looking back now, yeah, it's probably a good thing I didn't. If I would have gave like so much effort that I was gonna give if I went for 9, it the next set would have been probably really bad. I just really want 9 with 150 though, if I'm being honest. Well, it's right around the corner because that was very close, and that was my second set. Well, we'll do it again.
If we did a 225 max rep set. Yeah, I didn't fucking argue. I did it. Don't put me in the Levi's game. That's stupid. I mean, you get scared me for a second. I'll run a video. Nice.
Watch your fingers. Yeah, I was almost certain that set was it, and I was right. Yeah, so I got 7. Not too bad. I'm gonna go down to. I can't decide if I want to do the 120s or 110s because I want these. I'm gonna do 2 more sets, lighter weight, and I want it to be really controlled and squeezing my chest the whole fucking time, like as hard as I can. So, see, the 110s would be better for that. As much as I want to, lift more fucking weight, 120s, cool. The 110s would be better suited for what I'm going for in these next 2 sets. So I'll get the 110s up here and speed up my rest a little bit and get 2 more in. Whoa. that. So like just in terms of the bodybuilding aspect of it, the lighter weight like that, man, I don't know. It just does it better. You know what I mean? Like those 150s, yeah. I did 2 sets of 8 and then a 7, which is pretty good. My reps toward the end, like the last couple of each set, we're getting a little shaky, and I was using more momentum and explosiveness rather than actually controlling it going down and squeezing and actually flexing the weight up through my muscles. And with this weight, I just control it so much better. And like I feel it so much more in my chest, man. So much more. Um, I think I did 17 or 18 with this, which considering I, already did 3 sets of the 150, that's not too bad. Let's just say hypothetically, instead of the one, and like I said, never touched the 150s, and I was doing more controlled reps like I just did, instead of the 110s, maybe I would have done the 130s, because I would have had more strength from not doing the 150s, so I would have grabbed the 130s for 4 or 5 sets, more controlled, and probably the first 2 or 3 sets been between 15 and 20. Then on the last 2 sets, been between 10 and 15. That would have been my approach if I never did the 150s. But like I always say, I want to do the 150s. Oh, let me take that back. I want to do a little bit of strength element in my training. So today that was the 150s for 2 sets of 8 and a set of 7. That was pretty heavy weight. Nothing crazy like I did yesterday with the squats, but it was definitely heavy. And then next week, I'm thinking about next week. I might go up to the 160s and see if I can get 2 sets of 5 or 6, something like that. And then I'll drop weight again for the next 2 or 3 sets. I don't know. I just think it's very important to keep a element of strength training, and I've already kind of talked about why, but it's important to keep an element of strength training in your programs, even if it's only 2 or 3 sets. You got to have some ability and strength and technique in your lifts to push and squat and pull heavy weight. You can't just always be repping 8 to 15 or 20 reps or whatever. Your tendons and joints just aren't gonna be strong enough over time to. So if you ever do think about 2 years down the line, oh hey, maybe I should 1 rep max. I haven't done it in a year or two, and then boom, your tendon pulls off the joint or off the bone or whatever, because you didn't strength train enough. But anyways, I've already went way over my rest period here. So all right, man, that's pretty good. I'm gonna move on to some dumbbell flies. Probably stick with the same routine that I've been doing the past couple weeks. It's been working really good. So, like I've been saying, I'm just gonna ride it out until I feel like maybe it's time for a change. Okay, so I kind of decided to be a little bit of a dumbass today. I'm gonna try the 85s for these flat dumbbell chest flies. I've done 80s 2 weeks in a row, but for a lot of you guys know, I train chest twice a week, every other week. So I've hit like 5 or 6, well, no, 4 or 5 chest workouts with the 80s, and it's gotten pretty easy. So I'm not even gonna say much more. I'm just gonna give these 85s a try, and if it's too heavy, I'll go back down to the 80s. Pretty fucking simple. You know what? That actually wasn't too bad. I had to kind of I did like a mini pause at the bottom of the first 10. And on the 11th and 12th, I had to take that out just to get them. But I mean, I'm okay with that, you know. I think I think I can stick with these 85s for two more. Now, the third set might be I might only get 8 or 9 or something. I think I think I'm okay with that today. I mean, it really didn't feel that bad. So, oh, guys, that hurts so fucking good. Oh my god. Yeah, that hurts in such a good way. Shit. You gotta embrace the fucking pain, man. I fucking love it if I'm being honest. Yeah, so that was 10. Again, I think I'm gonna be right on the money here. I said after the first one, by the third set, I might be around 8 or 9 reps, and I think unless I just fucking recover really well after this set, I think I'll be right around 8, maybe 9. Pretty good. I'll be pretty happy with that. Fuck. Man, I got like this sudden burst of energy right before I did that set. I felt like a fucking animal. But the downside of that is now that the set's over, I kind of immediately felt like I guess a crash. And I was even thinking about going up to the 80s on the incline dumbbell flies. No, I think now I'm going to stick with 75s and get 3 good sets in. Now, if I stick with these 85s for flat chest flies and it gets easier, eventually I'll work up to the 80s. You know, doing 3 sets, 85s flat. and then work up to the 80s right after incline dumbbell flies. I don't want to try to up weight on 2 exercises back to back. That's just kind of asking for some problems, whether it's an injury or just being extremely sore the next couple days, maybe even longer. So 75s does the job. I'll slow the reps down if I need to, and get 3 good sets, probably 10 to 12. So yeah, let me get all that set up. I mean that weight really wasn't that bad. I mean, it's only 1 set. I'm thinking right now I could have maybe gotten away with doing the 80s for 3 sets. It just wasn't worth the risk. I there's plenty of time for me to up the weight. This is kind of what drives me crazy about some people who, yes, progressive overload is a thing and it does work, but it doesn't. It literally doesn't mean every week or even every month. You're gonna have periods where you stall out or you flatline, and you just got to keep working with that weight that you're stuck at, and sometimes even back the weight down to build a little more muscle to help your tendons and joints, lift the weight. Or I mean, there could be more problems than that, but yeah, that kind of drives me nuts when people do that. They think, and a lot of times it's not even their fault. It's just what they hear online or read on the internet. Like I said, it does work, but it also works? Just taking your time. Like, I could have done the 80s for 3 sets, I think, today. Now, by the eighth or by the third set, I may have been around 8 reps, which would have been fine. But I'm just taking my time. I'm gonna stick with the 75s today. Do 2 more sets of 11, 12, whatever I can get. Maybe even 10 on the third one, uh, if I can only get 10. And yeah, it'll still do what I want it to do. I always say this. I'll still build muscle. I'm still gonna get stronger. It's just taking baby steps. Patience is very important in the gym. You have to be very patient, and that's something I've learned through 13 years of training. I just kind of had to get that off my chest. But yeah, 2 more here. Like I said, between 10 and 12, and we'll do the supinated flies. And again, that'll probably be it for today. I am gonna go back where I've been posing the past 3 or 4 workouts. I really like the lighting back there. Hopefully, it's open by the time I'm done. That was a really good set. Really fucking good. Yeah. Again, I got nothing after that one. Woo. Let's try one more. you know, I'm over halfway done with this fucking workout, and it's like it's a ritual. Almost, yeah. I mean, it basically is for me to have a piece of gum in my mouth while I'm working out. And if it runs out of flavor before I'm done, I'll spit it out and I'll get a new one. Over halfway done, and I have a piece of gum this whole time. And it's funny because as soon as I got a piece of gum, it's like, and this may sound fucking crazy to some people, but it's like immediately I felt some relief, and it just felt like everything was right again. So, hopefully that's a good sign to this set, and then the 3 sets after this are fucking pretty badass. But yeah, I don't know. I'm sure I'm not the only one. I'm sure a lot of you guys out there have like a little thing or a little ritual or whatever that you like have to do before you work out or during or after whatever. Uh, and it just makes you feel better about your lifts and about your workouts. Well, me having gum is one of mine for sure. Yep. Fuck, that is it, man. That is it for incline flies. I really don't even know how many I did. All I can tell you is that I did enough, and that's all I need to know. That was definitely enough. I couldn't have gotten one more if I wanted to. Let's do 3 sets of the supinated dumbbell flies. Hit the lower chest a little bit, and we'll go fucking see what the pump is looking like, man. Well, guys, gotta be honest here. I'm getting a little bit of elbow. I wouldn't even say it's pain. It's almost like tenderness. Like I gotta say, I was worried that might happen the more I did dumbbell flies. It is for at least for me, it is a little harder on the joints and the tendons. The cables are a little easier on them. Not as rough. But it was almost one of those things where like I was trying not to even bring it up, even though it was in the back of my head. I was a little worried, kind of like out of sight, out of mind. Don't bring it up, don't mention it. Maybe it won't happen. That's kind of what I was thinking. I mean, it's not bad. So I'll do the 3 sets here, but again, it's something I'm going to keep an eye on. And if it starts getting worse or it doesn't go away, I may have to do what I was originally thinking last week, or it might have been the week before. Maybe do one, since I hit chest twice a week, every other week. Maybe one day on Monday I do dumbbells, then on Thursday do mainly cable flies, and just kind of alternate that as well. So something to just keep an eye on. You definitely got to listen to your body, and it's right now it's sending me a little warning, little sign to maybe take it easy or do what I said and alternate some things, or you know be smart and safe about it. Let's get these 3 sets in. All right, two more sets like that, and what do I always say? 2 more sets like that, and I'll be happy. That's pretty good. I'm not gonna lie, I'm starting to feel it a little bit. Starting to hit that wall or crash. Luckily, I only got 2 more sets, so just power through, get the sets in, and it's pretty successful, good workout. Oh man, guys, I am starting to feel it. Fuck. I'll be honest. I really don't even want to do these last 2 sets, and I really hardly ever say that, but I'm starting to feel pretty good today. ah, just gotta fucking push through it, man. Ah. Ah, fuck. I just gotta get through one more. I hate saying it like that, dude. I really do. In fact, I gotta say, I just gotta get through one more. Again, I really don't ever say that. I mean, whenever I ever said that in any of my videos, never. But I don't care who you are, man. Every now and then, you're just gonna have days that it's tough to make it through the workout, or you're tired, whatever. I mean, X, Y, Z. Throw in whatever excuse or problem you want to throw in there. But yeah, it's one of those days for me. I don't know if it's just because it's a Monday. It was a little. I wouldn't say it was a tough day at work, but I don't know. Just what we had to do kind of sucked. So maybe that's it. No more bitching. One more set, and then we'll hopefully get some good shots of the pump. Ah, all right. Yep. Let's go get everything set up and get a pump check. That dumbbell routine may, man, I don't know. It kind of sucks because I really like it. I feel like the dumbbells really make my pecs kind of work overtime. If that makes sense, makes them. It just hits them better. I don't know. That's just me though. Some people like the pec deck. Some people like the cables. I don't like both of them, but the dumbbell flies for me just they've just been hitting them really good lately. And again, I've said this before. Maybe that's just because I haven't really done 9 sets of different levels and different kinds of dumbbell flies, and all in one chest workout. And like again, you're talking 3 or 4 years, man. So that could be it. It could just be that it's so fresh. It's really, and the next, over the course of the next like 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 months, however long it takes, it could kind of start to wear off, not work as good. But as of right now, dude, it's I really really like what the dumbbell flies are doing and the way they're making my chest feel. Where I was going with that though is, it sucks because I may have to alternate if my elbows, keep they're kind of sending me signs that they're not totally loving the dumbbell flies every chest routine. And again, every other week I'm hitting chest twice a week. So last week I hit chest twice a week. This week it'll only be one chest day, so that'll kind of help. But I'm really gonna have to pay attention to that stuff. All right, we'll get a quick little check with this shirt on that I'm losing this baby and try to get some good shots. Oh, fuck this. I feel like I'm looking pretty freaky, so. Not too bad, man. Ah. 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 Whew. What else is there? Bit of side tricep. That is not my best pose, but I need to fucking work on it more. So, dude, I got started doing some fucking yoga or something. I can't even get my arm back there all the way like I want to. God damn it. Uh, that's all I got. I don't know. Do I want to try some a little farther away? I think a little different lighting for each one. Try it right there. Uh, Whew. Damn. Yeah. We'll call that for today, man. Overall, pretty good. Pretty good fucking pump. So, real quick, I'll say my diet is cut. I've had to adjust a few things, be a little more strict. So, to like today, I've only had actually, I don't really ever actually count to the T how many calories I've had, but I do keep it rough. It's not even rough, it's pretty damn close. You know, I'll keep track of it throughout the day. So, it's like today, I probably had maybe around maybe a little over 1,000 calories. I'll have a protein shake, another meal, and then maybe one smaller. I wouldn't even say meal, like a kind of like a post dinner snack, but you know, loaded with protein, low fats, low carbs. So you know, by the end of the day, I'll probably be around 2,200 calories, and that's pretty fucking low. So I might stick with that for well, really forever. Let me try that again. For however long I need to. You know, it could only be a couple weeks, and I could lose 5 more pounds like I want, or you know, maybe a little more, 6 or 7 pounds, and maybe a month or longer. So time will tell. I'll just have to wait and see. Uh, yeah, that's it for today. I'm gonna get the fuck out of here and get my protein shake in, and go start working on that dinner.